I should have done it after loading screen, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We're good. We can double click this. We can talk to Vivian.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move. As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
Okay.
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
The water almost looks like a hand reaching out to me.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustinus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you. I have the details here.
Okay. You still have a lot of people playing here. Are okay. I don't know if they're allied, but That's alright. We only have one. Oh, hunting. Got it. Okay, I understand how this is now.
Here you are. Thus ends today's lesson.
I'm gonna move over to my chat. There we go.
Typical nobles.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran. The leader
Imran.
of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
To move forward.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
I don't think there's anything else. Does not look like it. Fancy a dip in the waters.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas. To keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Okay.
Drake's breath. Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency. Allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
That's foolish of them.
The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
That would
I always
explain the
imagined when I
duo.
came here, it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all the
Oh,
cash.
my bad.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Oh. Took a little bit of damage.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Okay. Ow. Right, I think I want to change that. I forgot to do that. I don't know if I like Wicked Wheel either, though. Never upgraded that. Probably should. Maybe I use it as a counter, but it nullifies magic. I'll hold on to it. I did the wrong move. I switched to aerial. That's fine. Oh, that locks me in. I need to remember that.
The old arboretum is just up there. We'll enter the caves from there.
I'm very tired. Hold up. Thank you for the potion. We're fighting something here. Not a Marlboro, right?
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Hello, Torgal.
Wait.
A Marlboro, okay.
It's turned.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of its bomb.
Believe me, I need to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Oh. Okay, so they attack from around the corner then. Oh! Oh. We took a little more damage than I wanted, but that's all right. Do 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 do
Press
do
on.
do do
Yes.
do 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 do. It's warm down here.
It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano.
1 second.
used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Yeah, let's not head there yet. Didn't mean to run into that. I guess I don't have a choice. Come on. There we go. Messed up my timing. Ah, I missed the timing. Oh, wrong thing. Do all paths lead to Rome is the question. And if so, did I take the right or the wrong one? Ooh. I was hoping to dodge that. Darn! Drake had to be guarding something. Oh. I see. All paths led to Rome. All paths did lead to Rome. No, I already looted that.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
A little too warm for you?
Quickly, before it melts.
This is going to be close.
Come on!
Let's not do that again.
No. Let's not.
Oh, then how are we getting out?
They don't be too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
Let's let it hit the ground. Bombs weak to fire. That kind of sucks that it is, though. I kind of wish it wasn't. Or that it grew like previous ones.
We're nearly at the oratory.
But I guess there's no coming back from that one.
What's that?
I
Oh,
have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
fire guy. Ow. Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. Mithril wristlets. I'll take them. Whoa, some stutters.
One of the demons. But they never never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
No.
Then this one must be the exception.
Oh. I am failing every dodge here. Oh! Shit! Close. Very close. Go ahead, fall back in. Better for you.
Are you hurt?
Just hot. Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this. Before the heat finishes me.
Hear, hear.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Okay. Dun 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 dum.
Lady Marley, it's me, Python Buffer. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
What was that reaction about?
I'm so glad you're safe. And I you. Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already? Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch? At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks. You mean... Oh, fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
Okay.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things and go. Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling. Thank you.
Especially because they're getting mad.
You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
She didn't say anything. I'm just saying.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
There she goes.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the Comric.
All right.
Well.
It's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
that. So those don't. Ah. I don't know why I thought that would give you invincibility during that. I should have known it didn't.
Over here.
That's effective. There's some water woke me right back up. One second, I need to check an email.
How many of them are there?
Too many.
Oof. My bad. Dang. Wrong move. Dang.
To me, boy.
Let's try.
Not that way. Down this way.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons. Then you must face yours.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I got let this dog.
not who I wanted to. I take it you all dealt with the issues there. That makes things simple then.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
For years, I followed your orders, fought your wars, all to protect the children you took, just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master? Come then, dominant. Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Kill them.
I don't think they stand much of a chance.
Right.
What?
Jill! Defeat! Come on. Remember how it felt? Why? Why can't I do it? Please, just once.
She won't be able to hold
That's
that
a
off
start.
forever.
Oh,
Better make this quick. Nice try.
oh, it actually used my thing. That sucks. Shoot. That still hit? Okay. Oh. Dropped some frames there.
Nice try.
That's not great.
Damn it.
take long.
It can take different forms. Oh. Darn. Don't know what 11th hour is. Oh, shoot. I didn't get out of it. Mistimed. Mistimed it again. Shit.
It's over.
Liquid flame. Okay. So those things have names then. They're liquid flames. Probably closer to demons. But it's dead. I'm gonna assume there's more, since it said liquid flame. I doubt that's just a boss. Unless that's just the name of the boss. I suppose it's possible.
I'm going to finish this, Clive. Here. Use this.
Okay. I can appreciate that. And goodbye.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
The crystal. What did you do to it?
Shattered it.
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw. May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Yes, Torgal. That might be our cue.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
I have the feeling he's changed.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Okay. There's two of them now?
This way, Your Grace.
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
If you're sure.
For For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again.
Ah,
Why now, after 5 years of silence?
because another crystal's destroyed.
I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness.
No, I guess that's
More
where we're
and more lose
striking
their
next.
homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
Sunbreak.
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Yote. The lighting was being a little goofy there. What is this tune?
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, then bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Okay.
Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
Okay.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
You never listened if she answered.
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts. There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sambrek. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. soon.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
New quest is ready nearby. We have a couple. Are there any in the world as well? No. What do you got for me?
And what can I do for you?
Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your
What
head.
I hear,
You have been lost without Jill. To say nothing of yours truly. If it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out, you'd neither of you have stood a chance. But fair's fair. You took the chance I gave you and brought the whole bloody mountain down. Bet the Ironblood couldn't believe his eyes. Just have to find someone else to worship. Course, there's plenty of other folks in these fair isles who still reckon those rocks are worth more than their weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's coin they want to keep their faith in. And as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith will stay with you.
if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
A platinum sword. Okay. More defense and less HP. Those are just worse. But I will, however... No, I won't. I'll buy it, but more so that way I can upgrade it. But this is flat out better.
Blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
Stop complaining, will ya?
Clive. Must have been hot.
Fighting in the belly of that crag might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the old sword. But I'm betting that won't be for a while.
How hard it can be.
I know how hard it can be. Trying to fill another man's boots. But I reckon you've grown in Sid's nicely. He'd be proud.
Sangforian, dear.
I see, I could upgrade the platinum sword already.
If I do say so myself.
Oh wait, I was able to craft that. My bad.
Yeah, that should do you.
Still worse.
Work, but it'll
Hey,
do.
what's up?
Bro, I accidentally clicked on this on my phone. I didn't even mean to join.
No? Then why are you here?
No. I'll join on my computer. 1 second.
You can thank me later.
Now it's better, okay.
My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you.
There we go.
Anything else?
A very... Oh, that's a weird crossguard, but very, very standard sword. All things considered. Has some things to hunt.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah?
I went on Discord and I was like in my DMs and it said like you were in the Discord and I literally missed the top chat and I clicked you and it literally auto joined me. It didn't give me like any yes or no. It literally just put me straight in here.
That's kind of funny though.
I've never had that happen. I'm glad it wasn't like anybody else.
I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did.
So I was like,
nonetheless,
I was literally sitting on my weight bench.
Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm
PC
in
wasn't
need of
even
someone
on.
with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to
What was the
all
last
manner of
bit?
curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm.
My PC wasn't even on.
There's a thing called a Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesson medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
Playing Final Fantasy.
You see,
Yeah.
the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And
Nice.
when those shipments are late,
I've been getting through a decent bit. Also, we have some information with Dead by
learn
Daylight.
to grow it here. We might save
I think you're
many
gonna tell
lives.
me what my one friend told me this morning.
As you are well aware,
Yeah, that spring trap for the killer.
Unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military
Oh,
arts.
I already heard about that.
I'm not asking the busiest
Walking
man in
Dead
the
coming
highway
to the game.
Drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the Dutch.
What I heard, so I heard that Five Nights at Freddy's is being added to the game.
Yes.
Then I heard
These Morganbeards.
that the
course.
DVD is letting the community pick
My
the
old
next
homes are to be
anniversary
believed.
chapter.
The flowers are bright
I
yellow
heard.
and as large as goblins'
I heard.
Oh, and they grow in the
Walking
marshes
Dead
of
was
Sorrowlands.
coming to the game,
If I am to
and there's going to be a
cultivate here in
collab with The
backyard,
Witcher.
I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And
As long as
before I
it's
forget,
any, like, not like the
I do
ghoul,
seem to
I'll be
recall learning in the
happy.
course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract
People don't even play
unsavory
Wesker
creatures.
anymore, dude.
Nothing you cannot handle, though.
Everybody plays Ghoul instead of Wesker now. Wesker was my favorite killer to play against. I haven't seen one since Ghoul came out.
I like playing against both, so it works for me regardless.
I'm gonna say 60% of my matches have been Ghoul.
Yeah. I mean, he is your favorite killer to verse.
No.
Yeah.
I don't mind them that much. A lot of people really despise them, but like,
Oh yeah, I see that.
seeing them every other game is just discouraging.
I haven't run into them all too often. Or actually, in the matches I've played, I've fought them twice. But I don't like fighting any killer over and over again.
I went against them probably 3 times. I played
Thank
about
you for
60
sticking with
matches.
us.
60 matches, so 50, 60 matches, maybe a little more. I don't know, all I know is I've went against them a lot, and I understand how to play against them because I've went against them so much. And I still don't know how to play against the Singularity or Alien because nobody plays those killers.
Alien, I
I'm
don't
slowly learning
know.
Singularity.
Alien, I don't know. Singularity is really just a matter of proper utilization of EMPs.
Yeah. Like, I feel like pallets, like, really don't work at all.
No, you need to EMP because he's a resource blender. Think of him like Leatherface, but he has an off switch to his power, in the sense of the EMP.
Yeah. It's like, you pre-throw it, he breaks it like he's got brutal strength.
You throw it on him and you go down.
Yeah. And if you pre-throw it like too early, and he waits to teleport at the right time, he can teleport in the pallet. Windows.
Oh yeah, I got the stagger off. That's...
Speaking of staggers, I did my first 4 this week that I didn't have a pattern for staggers.
I cannot hear you over the combat here.
Yeah, I've got games like that too.
Too slow. Nice try. Nice try.
My friend sent me a clip of somebody that he's juicing on DVD, and it was so bad that I think they need to add directional curing.
Yeah.
Like arrows, like from Fortnite. Because like they either didn't have headphones or they were literally deaf.
It's possible. The game's not necessarily friendly to those with hearing impairments.
No.
Bright yellow. These are our Morgan beards, all right.
Yay, Morgan beards.
I've gone to this much trouble. There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home. Hopefully this will be enough. I've had my fill of goblins.
I'm gonna head to bed probably around 8:30.
Yeah.
I have work early tomorrow.
In the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Morgan.
I'd rather work on weekends.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful.
I'm indifferent about
These
when
are
I
almost
work.
identical to the plates in
As
my
long
jar.
as I have a day with my
Did you
girlfriend, that's
have
all I
any
care
trouble
about.
locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but
Weekends are busy for like fishing, so I'd rather have a
remind
day
me of
off
my
during the
childhood
week when
somehow.
nobody else is out.
I
I
don't
can
remember
like
these
kind
flowers
of.
specifically.
No, I
but
think
Dorothy
about it.
must have grown them in the castle
Yeah,
garden.
when I head out, it's usually a theme park, so they're less busy during the day. Then yeah, I'd probably prefer to work weekends.
They made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own
Yeah,
supply
like-
here. Oh, allow me to use
I
some of
really
the
don't
flowers
mind
you
getting
bought to
time
make
off
something
during the
that
week,
might
but
aid you on your travels.
usually I work during the
Need
week,
only
so
a
it kind
moment
of
to extract
sucks.
the essence from the
And
petals.
when I go fishing on the weekends in my kayak, it's like every 5 minutes on the creek, somebody on their jet ski will go by and scare all the fish, and the fish will be stirred up for like 10-15 minutes.
Mm.
And then by the time they're like settled down, the jet skiers come back because the creek ended, so they had to turn around.
Morgan beard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency.
And then
At
if
least I
I
hope it-
launch at the very end of the creek where the jet skiers can't go because it gets too narrow, I run into a million kayakers. So it's like, yeah, the weekend's not cool. Everybody's out boating. So where I live, it's like a big thing to own a boat. Like, more than half the people around here own boats. You're not gonna live on one of the biggest lakes in the world and not own a boat.
I would.
Lame.
I like video games and theme parks. I don't know what you want from me. And instruments.
There's no theme parks here. You wouldn't like living here?
Probably not.
Let us know if you find any.
It's a good
There's
thing I don't live
fairs
there.
once in a while.
I'm not huge on fairs. I've not had many good experiences.
Aren't they like basically the same thing?
No.
Just smaller?
No.
What's the difference?
For one, fair rides aren't normally as high quality. I like roller coasters. They don't normally have roller coasters. And there's so many people marketing to you, and I prefer things being themed rather than just what they have at fairs. I guess some might, but I haven't seen any.
It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that.
Well, I guess if you're ever gonna move to Canada, you have to move to Toronto, which you don't want to do.
You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
There's lots of places to go in Toronto.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
No Disney stuff, but
aren't
like...
you a dear? You see,
Actually,
I
there
paid
might
for 2
be
bolts of
Disney
cloth from the
stuff.
Drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
Let's see.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Sky Zone. I wouldn't care for that, probably.
Sky Zone's okay, but not great.
Centerville Amusement Park. It's 30 rides. 600
There's a new
acres.
Mafia game coming out. At least there's more information on it.
Nice.
I'm happy about it, but I'm also a little iffy. My favorite was Mafia 2.
And what can I do for you?
Yeah, I downloaded it. I still gotta play it. Once I'm done Far Cry, I'm gonna play it because you bought it for me. I have to play it.
Look at this place.
Which reminds me, I don't know if you really want to play this game, but a long time ago you bought me Lethal Company when my internet wasn't working and we never played it.
I'd be
Might I
down to
interest you
play
in
it.
some Swansdown? Perhaps some
I haven't played in a
seafood
while. They've
or
added a lot
herringbone.
of stuff.
Just
I
a
think,
minute. 2
I
bolts.
think,
Already paid for in full.
what was it? I don't know. There's another game that's similar to it that I like
Apologies,
better.
my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from
There's a
Bokland,
fantasy
but
fair.
there's little traffic on the road these past
That
few
sounds
days.
fun.
My mother thinks it might be bandits.
There's
she always thinks it's
Splash
bandits.
Island.
That sounds bad.
So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
I don't like getting wet too
Carrying all
often.
manner of spice and sundries.
Kids Town Water Park.
You
You
aren't
don't
thinking
care
of-
about that.
Where'd you find
Marine
this?
Land. You
That's
probably
exactly
don't
what I'm
care about
thinking.
that.
Oh.
I've been to Marine Land.
Well then,
There's roller
safe?
coasters and stuff, but I don't really like zoos.
I'm not a
I
zoo
like
person either.
animals. I like animals, but I don't really like seeing them in the cages. I like seeing them in the wild.
I don't care for animals in general. I like
Wild
viewing them from
water
a distance on
works.
occasion, but that's it. And I like other people's pets for the most part.
Wet and Wild Toronto. There's so many water parks in Toronto.
Weird.
This is the most notable one. Canada's Wonderland. That's if you're to go to one in Canada, I would recommend going there. That's probably the best one.
No, we'll be going to a convention, but I got messages from several people now.
Yeah.
Gosh darn, I can't type.
The fantasy fair is like small, so that's not really worth going to. It's not in Toronto either. It's somewhere near Toronto, but
That damn bird's a menace.
That damn
no.
bird's a menace. I'm very sleepy. I got very little sleep.
Who's gonna buy my wares now?
That's
State
understandable.
your animals left them in.
But they hardly damage us all.
Is there something wrong?
Yeah, but
If you're a bandit, come to
Canada's
steal my
Wonderland,
stuff, you're gonna be
that's
sorely
where I recommend going if you're ever gonna
and
go
all
to one.
thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
I don't really
Only
know
after that feather-brained
what's
trampled
expensive, but
I
it seems like
demand
it's like
recompense, be it in
$50
coin
to get
or
in.
the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
Let's read a little bit
Wouldn't
about
happen to be
Canada's
on the way from
Wonderland.
Auckland, would you?
What was
I
that?
had the opportunity. I'm gonna read about Canada's Wonderland.
Someone from the market send you.
I had the opportunity to go there, but I never
I
did.
can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too.
Do you know how many roller coasters your favorite theme park has?
Oi!
Favorite?
Killer! It's time to collect.
Roller coasters is
I told
probably
you not to call me that.
Like 20
And we'd
or
have
more.
already collected if you hadn't insisted.
what I
we
call
put on
coasters
this
and what
little
others
act.
call coasters is different because I don't count kids coasters.
Custom as it usually is.
How many attractions
Let's get
would
this
you
over
say?
with.
Attractions? Give me a second. They just added a new park, so how many attractions? Islands. Islands of Adventure has. So my favorite park has, or my favorite theme park has 3 parks. Islands has 18. Universal has. Come on, just give me
That's
information.
attractions or roller coasters?
Attractions. Yes, for attractions, right?
Yes.
Universal Studios has 32 attractions. So
Okay.
1932, and Epic Universe has
So we're at 51.
$11.
62.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Canada's Wonderland might actually be bigger than that. Because
Well,
it has 68.
Disney's bigger than that, too, so...
Yeah. Well, Disney's like...
Disney is huge.
So like, it's a sizable park.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the answer one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
This dude is in way over his head.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever go to Disney.
No?
I've just never really been that interested. Holy crap.
What?
Walt Disney has like 80,000 employees.
Yeah.
That's
What?
insane.
Why does that surprise you?
It's just...
I gotta close
Well,
that.
you gotta remember, I'm from Canada. I'm not from the States. There's literally, Florida is half of Canada for population.
You made your point. Killer my ass.
That's crazy.
Did he hurt you?
Like, going to Toronto
No.
kind of disgusts
No,
me. I
thankfully.
couldn't imagine
He seemed
going to
intent on
any
letting the
city in
bandit
the
do his
States.
dirty work for him.
Actually, I've been
And
to
he would have
Chicago. That's
succeeded
kind of
had
gross,
the
too.
great lender not sent you.
I
Well, ship
I
don't
just
really
like
go to the
cities.
and
cities.
my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach.
I don't like
I'll accompany
cities.
you there.
My town's too big. It's like 30,000 people, not even 30,000. Well, it might be more than 30,000 now, but too many people.
Yeah, I like smaller towns.
Probably by the time I'm 40,
So
I'm gonna
you
have
and
to
my
move
mother
out
were
of here
right.
because it's gonna
It
be
is
all
always
urbanized.
bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order
From
back
when I
from
was
them
born
at
till
twice
now,
price.
the population has
Now,
like doubled.
If you don't mind, I have a
When
pressing
my
appointment at
parents
the Vale
moved here, it's
before my return to
quadrupled.
Bucklad. Farewell.
Nothing happens much where I live.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'd be wanting your linen.
Yeah,
You'll be happy to
apparently
know
like
both
6 years
bolts
ago
arrived
nobody wanted
safely
to
along
live
with the
here,
rest
but
of the
now
delivery.
everybody wants to live here.
I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
My dad moved here. There was one street
My
light
mother
in
would
town.
insist. It's the least we can do for the
There
man
was like
who
10,
saved our shipment.
12.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her
It's
cloth.
definitely changed a lot, that's for sure.
The biggest change that we've had here is we got a Beef O'Brady's. The biggest change in 24 years.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order,
We've
didn't
gotten
you?
like
Don't worry. I have
20
it.
new buildings,
I believe this
like
will more than satisfy your
commercial
needs.
buildings in the last year. Like
We
when I
keep
was a
getting
kid.
we keep getting
One bolt of red, one bolt of blue.
we keep getting houses,
I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet.
but
or-
like
Is this gold work?
literally we're not having like
Give it a drape,
industry
expect me to
built
pay for
here,
these.
so I don't know what people are gonna do. Like they're building houses but no work, and there's not enough work where I'm
I
at.
can always return them if you like.
Oh, you all just drive to the
Oh,
city.
there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm
Yeah,
sure
I
you'll
suppose.
get
Used to do
but
here.
I think it's stupid.
Which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What? I could get black embroidered linen. I could get white continental silk or lush red velvet. We'll go with the black.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was
Gosh darn it. I need to figure out what causes this. This stupid issue. Hold up. It only happens with this game.
Sorry, what only happens with that game?
I get an error window. This has happened twice now. I'm gonna have to rewatch a cutscene or something, but it's like it just says all of a sudden randomly the GPU device instance has been suspended. Use get device remove reason to determine the appropriate action. And I don't know why this happens. I don't even know what that command is or where I input that. Is it... I've never seen it before. Other people have the issue with Final Fantasy too. It sounds like a driver level hard crash or a hardware level soft crash.
I'm playing your favorite game that you should totally download and play.
I see things saying that it seems to... No, that didn't fix it. Hold up. It's based off the screensaver? I suppose that would make sense.
He made use of Nurkic as screensaver!
Where do I type this command?
Op tilde, exclamation mark, fix game.
I guess I can try the command prompt. No, it's not. It's not. How do I... I don't know where I see or where I input this command.
Axe.
Texture type. I don't get that. It doesn't say that. I actually don't know how to solve this issue. It's so weird. It only happens with this one game. It doesn't happen with anything else. I don't even think it's the most modern game I've played. Came out in 2024.
Happens with Dead Rising.
No, it doesn't. I don't get an error prompt telling me that my GPU was suspended, or this instance of the GPU was suspended. I don't get why it happens here.
You might have to upgrade your PC. Then maybe
There's
it
not
won't
much.
crash.
There's not much to upgrade.
Get a better graphic card.
The next graphics card in line isn't better.
Get a third graphics card. Get a third graphics
It's
card.
more than
Play the game on one
satisfying
graphics card. Have Discord on another. With your internet.
I don't
And
think
then-
any of that's the issue. I just don't know how to fix it.
One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this?
Alright, well,
I don't
I'm
recall
getting a
doing
call
this.
from the boys.
Is this good?
I'm headed
so-
off soon anyways.
Doesn't it ever drink
Ew,
that expecting to
Siege.
pay for these?
But see ya.
Yeah.
Don't worry on that score,
Yeah,
Hortense.
okay.
They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know. This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Steel silk used in crafting. Thank you. I don't want to go in. What do we have here? New stuff for me.
How may I assist you today? How may I help you today?
I might want to do some research. Killed them. Good. We're still being hunted. Okay. Conspires with. I need to go back and see something because I wasn't certain about something. Former lovers. Master and servant. Okay, so they weren't lovers, but he still, or she still tried to kind of seduce him. Okay. Oh, he was Tiamat? Okay.
One must understand one's place in the world. Thus ends today's lesson.
Let's see what we have to look forward to in the future. We have secret green sheaves. Probably look those over and cut them down. Can I get anything else?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
No.
Best of luck out there.
No, I will end the stream there for now. I will see everyone next time. Bye.